Darlings, darlings, the Asfas red carpet happened, and I have arrived armed with eyesight, honesty, and absolutely no mercy. Some of you understood the assignment, framed it, laminated it, and submitted it early. Others, you showed up dressed for bridal fittings, a primary school Christmas play, and a casual trip to the petrol station. So sit back, relax, let's begin the full fashion autopsy of the Asfas red carpet. Welcome to La Style. Now let's start off this evening with Lydia Navawanda. Now this is how you let a dress speak. The skirt, this was the star of the evening. Immaculate construction, the beading, the stones, the crystals, absolutely beautiful. It was styled intelligently. There was no unnecessary noise. It stood tall, proud, and unbothered, just like it should. Absolutely beautiful dress, absolutely beautiful construction. It could have been taken to a higher volume, but we are not complaining. Her hair and makeup was done to perfection. This is a 7 out of 10 for you, Lydia, and shouts out to your designer as well. Then we move on to Hannah Karema. Now this wasn't just an outfit, this was storytelling at a level of perfection. The looming floral headpiece as a crown, the roots gripping and telling and strengthening the bodice, the symbolism, execution, drama. This was a masterclass in garment construction. Shout out to the designer, and also shout out to Boss Babe Crowns, because this is how fashion becomes art. Hannah's hair was very well done, her makeup was flawless. This is a 10 out of 10 for you, Hannah. Job well done. Thank you, Miss Uganda. Zari, the $1 million crusted body has arrived in the building. Stones, crystals, beading. I mean, it was all just flawless. The construction was done with surgical precision. The presentation, it's wealthy. It isn't just a dress. This is an aura. This is rich fabric, rich spirit, absolutely beautiful, absolutely stunning. We love it for you, Zari. As always, this is a 10 over 10. This girl is exactly who she thinks she is. Up now with Pierre Pounce's outfit, the balance between hood and ratchet was measured. This was a crossover between the Las Vegas showgirl and a stripper on the pole. If you don't like it, go argue with your mother. Anyway, the precision is what gets me with this outfit. The fabric could have dragged her straight down the dowdy territory, but the thigh-high boots interjected just enough, to give it that ghetto oxygen. And the gloves, that detail is what sealed the deal. So then you have the high fashion Las Vegas showgirl mixed with a stripper off the pole. So I love this for Pierre Pounce. It was the right amount of hood, the right amount of ratchet, and the right amount of class to elevate it and bring it back up. So this is a 7 out of 10 for me. Shiba is one person who understands the game of aesthetics, and she pays and invests dearly in this game. I mean, look at the beadwork, the mesh, the applique, the silhouette, the peekaboo seduction effect. Everything was intentional. This is an investment in dressing, darling, and it shows. Now the rest of the female artists in the game, the rest of the fashionistas, please pick a leaf from Shiba. She's someone who never does anything halfway. This is a 10 out of 10 for us. Congratulations, Shiba. We love it, we love it, we love it for you. Up next we have Apas. Now, Apas wore a Japanese-inspired, bold and different outfit. Apas is quietly one of the most creative male dressers in the game, and this was thoughtful, it was clean, it was confident, and with the dreadlocks, that was absolutely beautiful. We love it for you, Apas. This was a 10 out of An 8 out of 10 for me. I'll not say I was like super excited about it. I think Apos has won better things, but it's always the fact that he's not easy to predict. Every time you look at him and every time he comes out and steps on a red carpet event, he does something different and something unexpected, and this is one of those moments, and I love it for him. We love it for us. We're not complaining. 8 out of 10 for you, Apos. Congratulations. Zaki is another person that you guys might not be very well familiar with. He's a model. Now, Zaki took this fashion thing personally. He took this fashion thing personally, and we thank you, Zaki, for it. I loved the blazer. I loved the pants. They were so well fitted. I loved the fact that his body was very well oiled. It's baby oil season. And Zaki was excellent for it. Zaki, this is a 9 out of 10. We love you for it. Thank you for showing up and showing people in Kampala how fashion is done. Now, the next person we have on our list here is Mickey. Mickey, darling. Mickey stepped straight out of a Bridgerton fantasy. I have no notes. I have absolutely no notes for Mickey. This was perfection. The tiara, the bold sleeves, the presentation, everything was just absolutely immaculate, absolutely beautiful, theatrical, intentional. The hairstyling was on point. Everything is just immaculate. We love it, Mickey, for you. I think he was the best dressed man on our list. Gets a 10 over 10. Love it for you, Mickey. Thank you for blessing us with your fashion this 2025. You've been a blessing. We love it for you. Thank you. Another person I was impressed by was Jean. Jean's outfit was a crossover. Black Widow meets Maleficent. It was beautifully crafted, richly beaded, a powerful fantasy executed flawlessly. This was a 10 over 10 for us. We love the hair, we love the makeup, we love the accessories, we love the gown. Jean, you outdid yourself. You did the big one this 2025. We love it for you. Then there is this Mzungu who was wearing a bear. Mr. Mzungu, you are going to forgive us. We know that it's not your name, but the good thing is that you are Mzungu. So anyway, this was brilliant. The green suit, brilliant. The fabric of that suit, absolutely stunning. The shock factor. This is how you do animal feature drama without embarrassing yourself. This was absolutely stunning. Not like Mr. Tiger Page. We are going to get to you in a while, but anyway, Mr. Mzungu, you get a 9 out of 10 for us. Very well executed. We love the attitude. We love the bear. We love the suit. Absolutely amazing. Now, up next we have a power couple alert. Oh yes, Ali and Sylvia Adibai did the big one. Sylvia's emerald elegance, off-shoulder perfection. This was absolutely stunning. Impeccable beading, sheer in all the right places, and then you see they had these very small details, like Sylvia's necklace that was a knockout. Ali's cowrie shell accessories elevated his dinner tuxedo to a whole other level. You see, these small details matter, and they matter a lot, and the fact that they invested in the small things, they spared nothing. They left nothing to chance. We love it. We enjoyed it. Congratulations, Sylvia and Ali. Alibai, thank you for banning us. We are your carpet. Walk all over us. Now, the good reviews have ended. So all of you who have not seen yourself in this particular segment of the review, the sirens have been turned on. The sirens have been turned on. We are now going to review some things that I saw with mixed feelings. Like, we might not give you a ticket, we might not put you in fashion jail, but we are definitely giving you a citation. Now, the one couple I really had mixed feelings about was the Cleves. First of all, I would say Mr. Cleve does not do wrong. We give Mr. Cleve a pass over here because Mr. Cleve gives his wife money. He gives her money, he gives her peace, he's a provider, he has elevated her. You people, Mr. Cleve should do like a conference and talk to young men. These are people, Mr. Cleve should have a podcast. These are the people who should have microphones, not just anyone. Anyway, so now we get to Mrs. Cleve, aka Mommy Deb. Now, Mommy Deb, omanyi oluusi nange ndowooza obeera otunoonyaamu mize, because even you know that this is not the best dress in your closet. It's nice, for example, for when you have a frenemy and you're going to her wedding and you want to induce a mild panic attack, you want to induce heart palpitations, you want her to start sweating plasma. You can put this on. This is fitted for that. This is when you want to make some woman you don't like but had to attend her wedding, and you don't want her to have peace. This is what you put on, but not for the red carpet. Not for the red carpet, Mommy Deb. This is too bridal, and it's not even the best dress that you have. We have seen you wear better things. We have seen you wear much better things for things that were not even this serious. So this was not cute. We did not like it so much. It was a beautiful dress though, but also like the hair needed more volume, to balance your proportions. The look is not tragic, it's just disappointing. We expected more, so y'all get a 5 out of 10, but we still love you. Okay, yeah, we still love you. Now we are on the list of people for whom we need to call the authorities. Yes, the authorities have been called. We are writing receipts. You are getting yellow and red cards. You are paying a tariff. You are doing something. Some of you are getting dog walked to jail because you just came at this event just like that. Now let's start with our motto mouth, our misinformation on this internet. The queen of TikTok, Sheila Price. Now, Sheila Price, silver accessories and orange are enemies. They are mortal enemies on the color scheme. And then this dress is giving bridal changing gown. And then the add-ons are fighting with the bodies. And the fact that you were holding it up like this in public, trying to pull it up, is a confession of poor construction. And we love you, Sheila, we really do, but this dress, it was meh. And please, never ever stand next to someone like this one in a pink dress with a sauna towel pretending to be fofa. That piece of thing she's holding, Neda. Her proximity alone dragged you from a 4 out of 10 to a 1 out of 10. So anyway, those are your fashion crimes, Sheila Price. Go and revisit them. You could have worn a gomesi. You looked nice recently at a wedding when you were wearing a gomesi. And then it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. So the Christmas tree lady came around. First of all, I want to say I am actually very surprised at this Christmas tree lady. She's there on TikTok defending herself. She's trying not to die in her own movie. She's trying to convince us how she was super creative. You were super creative by picking out Christmas ornaments from 1965 and putting them on a dress. Madam, you are super creative. This is how you decide to be super creative. Now, showing up as a fully decorated Christmas tree is a cry for help. with a conister headpiece, shopping bag pass, 7 ornaments. This is a primary school pageant outfit. And defending a flammable polythene dress on TikTok is not the hill you want to die on, my dear. Dig deeper. You can definitely do better. And we understand you were on an event on a red carpet that had so many stars, so you chose to be scandalous rather than fashionable because you wanted to be seen and you wanted us to talk about you. Okay, you have gotten what you wanted. We have talked about you. Now what are you going to do with this talking? Hey, show us something else. So show us something fashionable, something actually worth fighting for. But not this. This is a 0 out of 10. So, congratulations to you and your Christmas tree. The other person is Ronnie Charm. Now, I want to say this. I love Ronnie Charm. I want to start off saying this because Ronnie Avuma. You go to Ronnie's social media and dare to comment on those outfits he makes for his clients. Ronnie Bananga Yoba, Ronnie Tayagala feedback, but Ronnie Niboba Tayagala feedback. Here we go. Now, first of all, like I've stated, I love Ronnie. Ronnie has that galactic creativity, that undeniable talent. You get. But why are you dressed like the candelabra from Beauty and the Beast? Why? And why are you wheeling in stuffed animals? We don't even know if we should be arresting you for poaching or for fashion crimes. Ronnie, what is going on? Because first of all, and then one tiger over killed the other tiger, over ejireze, over ejiyonsa. I don't understand. And then it's just too much. Anyway, listen this. Ronnie, you are better than this. You are capable of executing at the level of Dennis Rodman, at the level of Jared Leto. You are at the level of Lil Nas X. These are levels of exquisitely outrageous fashion that we are expecting you to execute at. Please, Ronnie, give us fierce fashion. We want fierce, not comic relief. Now, the Miss Uganda girls, I am lumping all of you together. With the exception of Prima. I saw Prima's dress. Okay, it was not also overwhelming. It was also meh, but with the exception of Prima, because at least Prima's dress I have not seen it at any bridal event. But the rest of you, Miss Uganda girls, the Miss Uganda alumni, why are you still renting from bridal boutiques? It's like every time you guys hear there is an event, you run to a bridal boutique. For sure, when you with this exposure that you have gotten from the industry, haven't you befriended designers? Haven't you befriended any upcoming designers? This is sad. At least volunteer to be someone's mannequin. Volunteer to show off someone's clothes. And you know, this is how you build social capital. Build some social capital within the fashion industry, such that you don't all show up looking like you all just went renting from a bridal boutique and then one of you wore white. I am not going to talk about her because she also takes this criticism very personally. And I love you, Aaron's Runner. By the way, I buy all my perfumes from Aaron's Runner. I recently bought a body splash and some oil perfume, and they're beautiful and they work very well. Everyone's complimenting me on my scent, but let me tell you, Aaron's Runner, need them idea. You need to do better. because you see the way you show up to all these things, we expect you to show up looking nice. At the very least, you be the one, you be the standard, set the standard. The same way you take us around Kampala and show us all these places where we can get things cheaply, where we can you take us to the source of where things are sold. I believe you can do that for the Miss Uganda girls as well. You can link them to designers, jewelry designers, and all these other nice things. And then also some of the girls, especially the current queens, you are looking too depressed. Makeup chibulamu, buli kimu chibulamu. Girls, no, listen, go out and be mannequins for creative brilliance. The prom gowns, the bridal leftovers, this is no, and this needs intervention. So hope this message reaches all of you, because we have been watching, and this is the moment for reckoning. As I close up this review, let me state this. Generally, there were so many people who were dressed really nicely. We have not yet seen pictures. I want to commend Galaxy Radio and Ambu UG. I have gotten a lot of content from you guys. And there is that other guy, the photographer. I don't know. I'm going to put your name in my run-up. Thank you so much for the pictures. We couldn't have done it without you. You people brought out everyone, even the ones who did not want to be seen. Now, for this, given these red carpet violations, because there are things I have not talked about, there are very many people I have seen I have not talked about, I feel like the red carpet access at the Asfas must be restricted. There are too many ordinary, boring that are on this outfit. I saw people with jeans. I saw people wearing jerseys. I saw people wearing just plain meh suits. There are people who showed up. There was Bambi, that this guy, this ex of Sheila Gashumba, I have forgotten your name. Rickman showed up with some lady. They were not smart. Bambi, they were not smart. Rickman, listen, show up in a better way, because you see, your music and the storytelling you do in your videos is on a whole other level. Now when you show up to these events and then you're just dressed like that, you look like Bob the Builder. No, this is an absolute no. This is a menace. And there are so many menaces on this red carpet. There's this madam in black. I want to tell you, madam, presentation matters. You looked like a sad caged bird in a mini prison. Poor construction, poor execution. The entire thing was just a 1/10. Then there are people who showed up in jeans, in jerseys, in inferior nonsense. People who showed up wearing bridal attire, changing dresses, matrons' dresses. Why are you allowed near the red carpet? Access should be denied immediately. And when I get ladies, I want to repeat this for the final time. Bridal changing dresses, prom gowns, downtown disasters. You also should be denied entry onto that red carpet. Just go straight to the hall and sit. Fashion is not an attendance. It's intention. And tonight, a lot of intention was missing in action. Also, shouts out to a lady who was wearing all white with a mask on her, masks on her face. I don't think she's Ugandan. That could not be done by a Ugandan. That was an actual red carpet piece. That was one of the best pieces I have seen in a long time. I did not even put it with my pieces, with these things which I rated out of 10, because that was at 20 out of 10. She understood the assignment. That is how people are supposed to show up to red carpets. Now subscribe to my channel, like these videos, because somebody has to tell the truth. And that is me. And remember, it's not personal, it's fashion.